111. Today is January 11th. So, new beginnings. This is actually pretty nice lighting. Okay. Something about like self-love acts. That I can focus on for today. That's so interesting. And also like an area of focus for my self-concept and any other message that my inner being has for me today. Okay? It's funny, I was reading something and I put them all face up to start. And I was reading something and it was like, allow yourself to meditate. And I was like, I was meditating a lot. And recently I've been doing more like affirmation stuff. And I was like, oh, I maybe could like weave more meditation back into my life. And the other message for today is this card, which I see as like a meditation card. Okay. It's the Four of Swords. Like, how do I get it into focus? How do I keep it in focus? Anyway. I'm just using my phone, so yeah. Piercing through the veil of the mind. So that comes up for me in that one. So now I can't remember exactly what my questions were. One of these is like self-care, and one was maybe like a focus on my self-concept for manifestation or something like that. So I think this one was the self-care one. It's the Strength card. And I definitely notice like the wafting of like an incense or something. So maybe I can do some prayer with some incense. And I think like appreciating my body in some way. For some reason, this brings up a dream I had last night with a bee was trying to get into my ear, and then I was able to get it out, and then it was flying at me, and I was like blowing it away, and then it stung me. And then I was like in my mom's old room in this house in Altadena. My mom was in my dream, and two of my brothers were in my dream. And I was like, I need help to work on this. And she was kind of like laughing at me or something. And I was like, no, I'm serious. I need help. And she's like, oh, okay. And she came over with my little brother, and he was almost like a puppet or something, but it was almost like took the bee sting out of him, out of me, and like it was in him, and she like broke his skin and like just squeezed it out. And it was all sugar. and then used it as like a sugar scrub on his face. And I was like, see, I would never have thought to do that. I told you I needed help. I don't I don't know. For some reason this maybe ancestors, maybe calling on my ancestors. And like persistence, this is like a thing in the law of assumption worlds and in the like teacher that I've been listening to recently. Persistence, persistence, persistence. Like you have a thought that you don't like, nope, not accepting that in my reality. Persistence, right? And so like how to say it, just like I am going to think well of myself today. That's what I'm going to do. A thought comes in, nope, not accepting that in my reality. Like moving forward, you know. And the interesting thing is, I don't know that I think that lowly of myself anymore, but I definitely have insecurity come up for me quite a bit in certain areas. So, yeah, there are definitely ways for me to like move forward, like believing that I'm beautiful. So, she's quite beautiful, huh? So am I. I'm beautiful. And like a area of concentration. It's interesting how much this Knight of Cups is showing up in my world because it's showing up in so many different places. Like I think the other day when I was doing one of these things and I did like what am I holding on to that I really don't need? Knight of Cups came up or something like that, and I was like, and yeah, so an area to concentrate on. I just Googled it. I didn't use my things. It says creativity, romance, charm, imagination, beauty. This one's specifically about affirmation. So there's a message from the heart. Consciousness and creativity. Active creative imagination and appreciation for beautiful things. So maybe like appreciating what is beautiful about me. I have been contemplating making a list recently. And it's interesting because on here he doesn't look quite calm, but on here, which is for a different deck, it says moves forward with calmness and peace. Spirituality. The power of emotions and imagination to create new life force, new beginnings. So, affirmation about things that are beautiful about me. That makes sense. And maybe romance myself a little bit. Have a candlelit dinner.